welcome to ArabicLessons.org. In this first lesson, we'll be addressing Arabic script, how to read and write Arabic. We'll learn 7 letters and we'll have a little introduction about Arabic grammar. Well, here's a sample of the Arabic script. In this script, you can see 3 words, okay? Each of them consisting of 3 letters. The first thing that you should know is Arabic is written in red right to left. When you start writing yourself, please make sure that you do not do it the opposite way. Start from the right and go to the left. Do not do it the opposite way. Okay, now let's see how these words can be deciphered. First, let's break them into individual letters, okay? Each of these 3 words consist of 3 letters. They're attached to each other. That's another thing that you should know about Arabic. We always write in script. We do not print. We do not write the letters separate. They're always attached to each other. Some letters cannot be attached to others, and we'll address these shortly, okay? Let's look at this table that will help us decipher the letters that we've seen. Okay, 5 letters in the Arabic script, 5 letters, look just the same. They look like a small dash emerging from the baseline, okay? We differentiate between these letters based on the number and the location of the dots with the letter. So, if the letter has 1 dot above it, it will be an N sound like N, okay? If it has 2 dots above it, it will be T. And if it has 3 dots above it, it will be Th, like in think or 3. You can always remember it by 3 th, okay? If the letter has 1 dot below it, it will be b, okay? If the letter has 2 dots below it, it will be a y sound like yet, or it would be an e sound like meet or sleep, okay? So let's go back to the words and try deciphering them. Okay, the first word, first letter, has 1 dot underneath it, so that would make it a b. Then the second letter has 1 dot above it, that would make it n. Third letter has 2 dots above it, that's t, and then we have a final tittle to just close the word, okay? So that would be bint, b-n-t, bint, okay? You notice that we do not have vowels in the word. Vowels in Arabic are not letters, and there are marks that are put above and below the word, and they're very easy. We'll address them in another lesson, okay? So let's move to the next word. The second word, you have a b and a y because it has 2 dots underneath it, and then t because it has 2 dots above it. So it would be bait, okay? Bait, and this means a house. Bint, the word before, means a girl. Sabata here means fixed, and th is 3 dots above the dash, b 1 dot below the dash, and t 2 dots above the dash again. So that's sabata, okay? Now let's try our first Arabic sentence, and with that we'll learn 1 more letter, okay? Ana bint. Ana means I, and bint means a girl. So A girl would say أنا بنت, I am a girl. Okay? Bint is a word that we've addressed before. B because of the dot below the letter, N because of the dot above the letter, and then T because of the two dots above the letter. Ana has a new letter that we haven't seen before. It just looks like a stick, okay? It's almost double the length of the other dashes, and it has something that's unique to it. Not so unique because there are other 6 letters that share the same quality. These letters cannot be attached to the other letters, okay? They attach to the preceding letters, but they cannot be attached to the following letters, okay? So we have 2 incidences of this letter in this very short word. Here, na, you can see that the a sound is attached to the letter preceding it, but the letter following it cannot be attached to it, so it's ana. Okay, you notice the difference between the 2 incidences? The letter a, the a sound, cannot be attached to the letters following it. It can be attached to the letters preceding it. So whenever we reach this letter, we have to stop the script like we did here and start again. Okay? So what difference does that make? Well, the difference is there is another letter that looks so similar to the a sound, but it is attached to the letters following it. It is attached to the following script. So if we were to attach this letter here, like we did here, it would be lana, not ana. Okay, it would be an L sound. And you can notice that when it's attached, it just looks like a mirror image of the English L letter. So you can remember it this way. If it looks like a mirror image of an L, then it's an L. The A is different because it does not have this attachment to the script. Another thing that you should notice is here you have the first incidence of the letter A. It's like the A sound in apple, okay? It's A. It's a consonant, it's not a vowel. However, the second incidence is an A sound like cat, okay? What makes the difference is this mirror image of a 2 that you have above the letter. If we have this mirror image of a 2, then you know it's an A sound like an apple, okay? So take a look again at this table. You can pause the video and try memorizing this. If the stick is attached to the following script, then it's an L sound. If the stick is not attached, then does it have the 2 mirror image above it? If it does, then it's an A sound, it's a consonant. If it does not, then it's an A sound like in cat, okay? So now let's do some grammar. Ana bint means I am a girl, okay? You notice that am and a are between brackets because we do not use the equivalent of these in Arabic. The sentence literally translated would read I girl. In Arabic we use defaults, so verb to be in the present is not used. It can be used in the past tense just to indicate this is something that happened in the past, but in the present it's not used, okay? The other thing is we do not use an indefinite article. We do not say a girl or the equivalent. We just say the word without an article, and then the listener knows that it's an indefinite. since it does not have the definite article. It does not have the equivalent of the. The is the definite article in English. Okay, so أنا بنت. أنا بنت. I am a girl. أنا بنت. Okay. Well, that concludes our first lesson, and you can visit us on ArabicLessons.org to learn more. Hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll be coming back with another short lesson. Thank you for listening.